Hey folks, and welcome. Finally getting around to doing this, my DVD collection. Now, first and foremost, I don't know how long this video will be. If for some reason I'm in the middle of talking and there's a jump cut or it stops, once in a while the webcam stops just on itself. Maybe if it goes on too long or something, sometimes it does that. So, there you go. But just so you know, real quick all those to those and those. Those are socks, but those. Yeah, it's funny that one guy like, oh, I got 50 DVDs. I got more than you. I'm like, oh yeah, you beat me, boy. But I guess start at the top there. I might as well just grab a bunch and then sit down because I'm a lazy fuck. I just work that way. Why not? I've never used this chair before. It's a fold-out chair. It's really nice, actually. Start out with these. Got Star Wars, which is pretty much when Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, came out, people stood in a line and like they interview some of the folks while that's happening. They kind of take a look at, which I thought was interesting. But this one also goes into like other fans. Like you have this guy who has a Boba Fett suit, makes like these rap remixes. Here's like a large boombox. And I don't know, if you're a Star Wars fan, I was interested in that Star Wars line thing where they held in line for weeks and weeks. It's like, what did they do? So you have a little bit of that. And there's actually another one, which is strictly about that. This, though, it's a little bit about that, but a little bit about people who collect action figures, other stuff of Star Wars as well. Popeye, the Sailor Man cartoon, when Popeye ruled the world. Highlander 2, the Renegade version. Of course, this is not the 2-disc, so the 2-disc, I guess, has more features, but I just have the Renegade version. Maybe I need to pick that up one day, I don't know. The first Pirates of the Caribbean. Transylvania 5000. I actually like this one, with Jeff Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr. I think Gina Davis is in it. Thought this was pretty funny. Want to watch that sometime again. Bruce Lee, The Chinese Connection. This is the cheap-ass Good Times DVD, which is shitty. But, and really, there's never been a good Bruce Lee DVD other than Into the Dragon, in the U.S. at least. Adventures in Babysitting. Very fun film. They have this 25th anniversary. That's bullshit. There's nothing on it. So why is it called 25th anniversary edition? I don't know. But I love Adventures in Babysitting. Fists of Fury, Bruce Lee. Monsters, Inc., which I didn't mind because it's, Billy Crystal and John Goodman. Some wrestling ones. The Rock, the People's Champ. Probably one of the most interesting ones. The self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. What happened with this guy. That the guy basically fucked himself over. Screwed himself over. And then this is actually when you bought Bill and Ted, you got a bonus disc. So this is the bonus disc. This has interviews with the writers, has an interview with Alex Winter, the director. They talk about both films. Have like an episode from the cartoon. Yeah, this is the non-bogus disc. So this is good for a Bill and Ted fan. And then real quick, thanks to the Flying Ninja 1, he sent me these. I still haven't seen these yet. I know. Blood Fist 1 through 4. Yeah, Blood Fist and Blood Fist 2. Blood Fist 3 and 4. Because I'm thinking maybe one day I'll get the rest of these Blood Fists and then just do a whole series of reviews for them. Like I did get this one, which I did see, and I thought was okay. Blood Fist 6, Ground Zero. Kind of like a Die Hard type of movie, but, you know, very low budget, but I thought it was okay. Definitely not perfect. These are just hanging there just because I was too lazy to fit them in alphabetically. Black Knight and Labyrinth. This is the anniversary edition, 2 disc. So that's Labyrinth, the 2 disc edition. And most of these that I had there are, I'm sure there's Wesley Snipes films other places, but I put them pretty much all together in this one place. So, you got White Men Can't Jump, which I love. How come there's never been a special edition of this one? Because White Men Can't Jump was a big hit, and a lot of people liked it, including me. White Men Can't Jump, I mean, this only has a deleted scene, a music video. This has nothing for features. They should get a special edition. White Men Can't Jump is funnier than hell, hilarious. Then you have one that's very underrated, Money Train. Now this is actually the thing inside, because really, I don't like this cover. I thought this was a lame cover. So I actually like the cover that's pretty much on the posters and stuff, so I just put this insert in here. It's just an insert with the... This looks better to me. This film was a bomb when it came out. I don't even think Wesley Snipes or Woody Harrelson liked the movie. I don't think anyone likes the movie who made it. But I like this. I don't understand the problem with this movie. It's... The only thing people say is that it takes so long to get to the actual money train. That's just them wandering around, the story's going nowhere, and that the whole movie should have been about the money train. But fuck, man. I mean, it's leading up to it. These two were really good, and they were really funny, they're entertaining. I really like Money Train. And then that whole thing, what happened with, like, someone mimicked what happened here, where a bad guy lit people on fire, and I'm like, come on, don't blame the movie, for fuck's sake. But I really like that film, I don't care. Murder 1600. I know my friend Michael Keane hates these kind of cases, but I love these cases. These kind of cases is kind of like cardboard. I like it because it's more sturdy. Like, you can squish it, you can do anything you want, it'll still hold tight. Like these other DVDs, it's like you touch them, they break apart, but these cases are sturdy. That's what I like. They're like tough. And I like this idea. You know, it doesn't rip, you know, anything. Yeah, I like this film, Murder 1600. Another film by Dwight Little, same guy who did Rapid Fire and I think Marked for Death. I think that was the Seagal one. I know Seagal, but I think that's the one Dwight Little did. But I like this one. We got The Fan, directed by Tony Scott, which I liked. We got Rising Sun. Which has a little insert. Goes a little too long, I think. Got The Art of War. I think it's from the same director who did Screamers, is The Art of War. And then The Art of War 2, Betrayal. Did not get Art of War 3 because Wesley Snipes was not in it. And it's actually art on the DVD. Wow. Yeah, put that there. Then we got Unstoppable. Of course, not the Denzel Washington film. This is another Unstoppable. 7 Seconds. The Contractor. I'm not talking about every single one of these movies that take 50 hours to do. The Detonator. Let's see. This was, oh yeah, this was, yeah, it was Hastings. Go Hastings is a good place to get movies like this, because with shipping and handling, these movies would be like $3 a piece total, with shipping and handling. So, that's how you can build your DVD collection. Go to Go Hastings. They're $1.99, dollar shipping, and then also you can wait for deals on that. Like free shipping, or 50% off, or 80% off used, or stuff like that. So, The Marksman. And Game of Death. Which this one was a letdown. I know Gary Daniels himself was let down, because Gary Daniels is in this. He was let down by the fight because the director and shit edited the fight so horrible. Can't understand what the fuck's going on, but I got it for the collection. And I do have Passenger 57, but it's in a 4-pack with a Bruce Willis film, so it's in the Bruce Willis section. But I think that's all the Wesley Snipes films I have. Well, Demolition Man, but I think that's it. No, I don't have Boiling Point. I don't have... I'm sure there's others, but Game of Death. I know there's that one Gallow Walker, but I guess it's never been released, so... Or maybe they'll wait till he comes out of jail or something. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Well, I guess the best way to do it is this way. Pretty much alphabetical in this section. But then what I forgot, I put it over there. But this is, I try to put as much action, maybe drama, in this section from A to Z in this thing. So we got, let's put this down. Ah, shit. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking breaking. 8mm with Nicolas Cage, which I don't mind. I know there's a sequel, does not have Nicolas Cage, so that's why I didn't get it, but someone may ask, what if someone sent it to you? Yeah, I'd take it. See what 8mm 2 is like, but this is 8mm. The only problem, really the problem with this is that, coming from me, it's silly. It's not as dark as it should have been. I don't mean downbeat. I don't mean depressing, but like, you compare it to like 7, which is the same writer. This one is definitely not as dark as like 7. Like, this one seemed like it should have been a more violent, darker, edgy film. But this film is like they kind of took the edge off. Especially with the subject matter of Nicolas Cage seeing this film that's a snuff film, and he tries to find out the truth about it. But I thought Nick Cage actually did a good job. I thought this was directed by Joel Schumacher. But either way, I liked it. 127 hours. Yeah, this is the rental version, so there's no features, but oh well. Really good film. Really love this film. Shows me James Franco is a very capable actor. This is how you do a survival story. I know it's based on a true story, but still, this is how you do it. Action Jackson. By the same director who would go on to direct Stone Cold and Night Come in Peace. I think this was his first film he directed. Carl Weathers, Craig Nelson, Vanity, Sharon Stone. I did a review for this a long time ago, and I was kind of... I didn't hate on the film, but I was kind of like, yeah, you know, it's okay. Might have to watch this again, give it a second shot. Action Jackson. Actually, maybe it'd be a third shot, actually, but... Yeah, I don't hate the film. I like the film okay, but it's kind of like... I don't know, it could have been better or something like that. I don't know, but... Action Jackson. This is a film I absolutely love. The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, with Andrew Dice Clay, directed by Rennie Harlin. This actually has a commentary with director Rennie Harlin, a making of feature from back in the day, music video Cradle of Love, and a trailer. Can't believe this actually has features, but it would have been nice to see a documentary on the film. Andrew Dice Clay, he's pretty much a dick nowadays, which is too bad. At least you see him in like interviews, or maybe not interviews, but whatever. It's like he's trying to be his character, and I thought that was just a character, but I don't know, maybe just playing up for the cameras, I don't know, but I really enjoy this film. Very hilarious, great parody on action films, kind of take the piss out of action films. That's why it's so over the top and crazy. Like Robert Englund is in this film as like a bad guy who just won't die. Avengers of Fort Fairlane is a hilarious film. And then next we have a double feature. Air Force One and then The Line of Fire. See, this is actually, they actually put it on a separate disc. See, that's what they should do. But both really good films by Wolfgang Peterson. I guess people shit on Air Force One now. Fuck that. Air Force One's a really good one. I know I haven't reviewed, but hell, I haven't reviewed most of these films yet, so I still got a long way to go. But Air Force One's really good, and In the Line of Fire is one of my favorite Clint Eastwood films. And they both... Air Force One has a commentary, but not much features, which is stupid because it was a huge hit. Like, In the Line of Fire does have some features. But why doesn't Air Force One have more features? I don't understand that. Just a director's commentary? That's it? Come on now. All the President's Men. Maybe a weird film. Well, I say that because people are like, really? You have this film? But I really enjoy this movie. I think this is a really good drama. The length of the film didn't bother me. It's over 2 hours, but very intriguing story. Very solid performances. All the President's Men. Weirdly enough, this has no features. That's strange. Along Came a Spider, which is, I guess really it's a prequel to Kiss the Girls. Or is it a sequel? I don't know if this is supposed to be a sequel or a prequel to Kiss the Girls. I think it's supposed to be a prequel to Kiss the Girls. I believe so. I know he's playing the same character from Kiss the Girls, which I have somewhere. But I like this film. Some people didn't buy the twist ending, but it didn't bother me that much. Morgan Freeman's really good. I think that's why. Along Came a Spider. I know there's that new film called Alex Cross, which I wasn't sure because it stars Tyler Perry, but really I saw the trailer and I liked the trailer. I'm like, wow, that looks good. That surprised me. It's nice to be surprised once in a while. Now, of course, we got An American Ninja. No features. Obviously, it was successful enough to spawn sequels like this is American Ninja 2 and 3 Blood Hunts. American Ninja 4 and 5 can kiss my ass, but American Ninja 2, which is probably my favorite, and American Ninja 3, my least favorite of the three, but a hell lot better than 4 and 5. They had no features on these as well. Great Al Pacino film, Injustice for All. Without a doubt, one of Al Pacino's best performances. Director's commentary, and that's pretty much it. There may be another DVD with more features, but I'm fine with this one. Probably one of my favorite Oliver Stone films, weirdly enough. Any Given Sunday. Even though I'm not much of a football guy, this is a really good film. I mean, look at that cast. Come on. Al Pacino, Dennis Quaid, Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz, James Woods, LL Cool J, Matthew Modine, Charlton Heston, Anne Margaret, Aaron Eckhart, John C. McGinley. Just a hell of a cast. And Oliver Stone really shot the football scenes well. Al Pacino was fantastic. This actually has a documentary on the film. I really love this film. Definitely one of my favorite Oliver Stone films. Any Given Sunday. I have the first one of this, but it's probably... Well, let me show that real quick right now. Every Which Way But Loose. No features. And the sequel, Any Which Way You Can. This is the one that has that big brawl at the end with William Smith, the same guy who played Conan's dad and Conan the Barbarian. Right Turn, Clyde. But yeah, no features on this as well. Don't know why. I'll put that back a little bit. Ah. See my undies. No, not really. Alright. Let's go with this so far. Next up, we got Bad Boys. What You Gonna Do? It says special edition. Not much of a special edition. I'm not showing the inside to all these, but I know like this one actually has a little booklet on a little bit of the making of the film, which can be rare, especially nowadays. That's what Wikipedia is for. Well, Wikipedia is not always right. Yeah, be careful. Sometimes people make up shit on Wikipedia. Same with IMDb. But I say a special edition. The one good thing is micro-based commentary. I will say micro-based commentary is actually pretty informative. Pretty honest. Isolated music score. Great score. Really love the score by, where's Mark Mancina. 3 music videos. This is a documentary on Bad Boys, but I don't know. It's more about like the effects and stuff like that. I'd like to see an interview with actual Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. I know Bad Boys originally was supposed to be a movie with John Lovitz and Dana Carvey. And then it was supposed to be Martin Lawrence and I think... God, what was it? Arsenio Hall. But Arsenio Hall said no, and then Will Smith got the job, and Arsenio Hall regrets it every day of his life. I think he actually said that one time. But Bad Boys. Really enjoy that film. And Bad Boys 2. Love this film. I saw this film twice in the theater. This is the special edition, 2-disc edition. Show shit. See if there's anything. Oh, just that. But yeah, it's a 2-disc edition. Disc 1, unfortunately, no commentary track. I don't know why. But Disc 2 has very extensive production diaries, deleted scenes, secrets breakdowns, stunts and visual effects, featurettes. Really shows how it was like on set. And I enjoy this film. A lot of people hated this film when it came out. What got me interested in seeing this film was hearing that it was what's the word? God, there's a word they used. Nihilistic? I'm like, this is a buddy cop film? It's nihilistic? I gotta go see that. It's nihilistic. Wow. I enjoyed it. It's over the top. It's like basically, okay, when we do the sequel, just don't even stop. Just go overboard don't go to 10, go to 11. I had fun with this. I mean, this film was so over the top. It's extremely entertaining. So that's why I love the film. I'm like, fuck it, go for it. Don't hold back. I loved it. This is Bait. Actually directed by Antoine Fuqua, starring Jamie Foxx. This is sort of his first bid. Maybe not his first bid, but his bid to being a leading man. But the film didn't do anything. I don't mind this film, Bait. I swear to God, there's different DVDs of this, because I remember a long time ago seeing a DVD where they actually had making of featurettes. I swear. And this one says there's a commentary by Jamie Foxx. Now, the commentary is shitty, because Jamie Foxx barely says anything. It's like Jamie Foxx, they need someone with Jamie Foxx to ask him questions and stuff. Because Jamie Foxx isn't really that funny on the commentary, and he's not that interesting, and he barely says anything, so don't even bother. But I know there was a DVD before that did not have that on there. There was actually featurettes. And to be honest, I'd rather have that because his commentary sucks. But the movie itself, I didn't mind Bait. That was a pretty decent film. Basically, Jamie Foxx, he just laid off. Basically, government scheme used him to saying, oh, he knows where this money's at, so the bad guy can go after him and use him as bait. But yeah. I did not pay $5 for that, by the way. Behind Enemy Lines. This is the only film John Moore did that was worth a shit. I swear. Max Payne, fucking all the other stuff John Moore did, no. The Omen remake, no. But this is the only film John Moore did that was worth a shit, and that's Behind Enemy Lines. I do enjoy this film. Now, I don't have the first one on DVD. Maybe one day I'd like to get it on DVD, but I don't have the first one. But I do have... I have it on VHS, but, you know, I'd like to have it on DVD. But Best of the Best 2, which this actually has features. Commentary with Robert Radler, the director, and Philip Ree, the star. Feature from back in the day, a making of that they did when this DVD came out, 2006, with new interviews with Philip Ree and stuff, the director. 2 original trailers. So, that's nice. They actually gave this features. Definitely my favorite of the bunch. Then we got Best of the Best 3, which this is a good one. This is actually a really good one. If you like Best of the Best 2, you'll like this one. This was actually directed by Philip Ree. Philip Ray. You say Ree or Ray? And then this 10 action movie pack, which I got mainly, since I have 2 and 3, why not have Best of the Best 4 without warning? Okay, this has Logan's War with Chuck Norris. I've heard shit. In Too Deep with Omar Epps, LL Cool J, which I have not seen yet. I'm gonna have to watch that sometime. Family Cops with Charles Bronson. Ed McBain's A7th Precinct, Lightning, with Randy Quaid and Ving Rhames. That's another one I have to see. Ving Rhames and Randy Quaid are partners. Storm with Luke Perry and Martin Sheen. That just looks like shit. Airline Disaster with Meredith Baxter and Scott Valentine. That's the best four. And this also had Zero Tolerance with Robert Patrick, which is another one I've reviewed on this film and I enjoyed. John Woo's Once a Thief, which John Woo... Did he even direct this? It's not saying who directed this. Wow, they're hiding it from me. That's funny. Wow, they're hiding it from me, actually. That's stupid. Maybe he did direct this. Well, he also directed Blackjack as well, so he's... And fucking Wintard, so he's not perfect. Men with Guns with Donald Lowe, Paul Sorvino. Know nothing about that film. But I got mainly Best Four and Zero Tolerance. Both films I enjoyed. Beverly Hills Ninja. Chris Farley is missed. I enjoy that film. The Big Hit. One of the few films with Mark Wahlberg that I think is worth a shit. Man, why can't he make movies like this anymore? Director, and actually the writer of this was Ben Ramsey, the guy who would direct Blood and Bone, which I'll talk about. And he actually has a commentary track, so, which is cool. But yeah, The Big Hit. Fun movie. Lou Diamond Phillips is in as well. Patrick Swayze, a guy who's very missed. Film he did with Randy Travis. Black Dog. And yeah, that has Meatloaf there too. Of course, he's Black Dynamite. Michael Jai White. If you're a fan of Blaxploitation, or if you're a fan of people making fun of Blaxploitation, watch Black Dynamite. It's pretty much a parody of those Blaxploitation movies. And they do stuff on purpose, so they have obvious mistakes, like there's the microphone hanging down, and Michael Jai White's like looking at it, trying to act in the scene to look at it, and you just have to see the film. Black Dynamite, it's hilarious. It is funnier than hell. And then thanks to my good friend Effrey, he sent me Blood and Bone. Great counter, Michael Jai White, and the director Ben Ramsey. Blood and Bone, without doubt, one of Michael Jai White's best films. The director knew what he was doing, that's why he should have more work, but he doesn't, because it's bullshit. It is ridiculous how some people just get fucking, like, why do they get more jobs, but some people don't? I don't understand it. Probably never will. There we go. I guess I will do this. Oh, why don't I just do this? Just get the rest of this on this shelf. Just do it that way. There we go. We got Black Hawk Down. Yeah. Blade. See, New Line actually gave a shit with some of these films. Like, they gave this a lot of features, Blade. And again, I like these cardboard ones. And this actually folds out. Then Blade 2, this is the 2-disc. With a lot of features on it. My favorite of the series. I do have Blade 3. I think it's somewhere in that pile, but yeah, it's not that good of a movie. Blind Fury, great film, Rutger Hauer. Directed by Philip Noyce. That's definitely a name that rings a bell for people of movies today. Blind Fury. Blue Streak, which does have features, has the HBO First Look. Really, that's all it has. Music videos, another featurette on the making of the film, Blue Streak. Not much of a special edition, but well. And yeah, you actually do have production on the film as well. Great, awesome flick. Blue Thunder, special edition with Roy Scheider, greatly missed. Roy Scheider, Daniel Stern, Warren Oates, Candy Clark, Malcolm McDowell. Has really good features. This does have features. Has a solid making of the film, very lengthy. Features from back in the day. They talk about how they made the helicopter, Blue Thunder. Film directed by John Badham, who did Short Circuit. He did Stakeout. John Badham done a lot of great films, but love Blue Thunder. Awesome movie. If you want to see the film that inspired Airwolf, watch Blue Thunder, because it inspired them having a TV show, Blue Thunder, that didn't last for nothing. I think it actually had Dana Carvey and Bubba Smith in it, and that TV show Blue Thunder lasts nothing. But Airwolf stole shit from this movie. Airwolf got the inspiration from this, Blue Thunder. Thanks to Ben, that's this one. Sent me films like Body Double. I guess there's a special edition that you can buy in the US that actually has features, but I'm fine. This is a film I wasn't sure on, and I really enjoyed this film, Body Double. It's a good film by Brian De Palma. I reviewed that film already. It's on the channel. I also reviewed this one, Born to Fight. Very slow in the beginning, but has some really good action sequences in the second half of the movie. Born to Fight. I always love this guy. Roddy Piper, and this is DVD Born to Controversy. And Roddy Piper just seems like a good guy. Basically about his career. And even though I'm not really into wrestling anymore, I am a fan of Roddy Piper. So that's why I got this. And actually a 3-disc set. As well as pretty much just talks about what's on the disc. Basically his career, and also stories that he's had over the years, and then his Piper's Pit, most of them, and some of the wrestling matches he's had as well. Just a big fan of Roddy Piper, that's why I got this. Film I reviewed not too long ago, Breakdown, with Kurt Russell. No features for some reason. Brick. This is a film that actually won in a contest on YouTube by, I think, Pizzow. He's the one who had a contest, and I'm like, hey, I like that film, I'll enter, and I won. So that was very cool. So I definitely thank him for that. Really well done. God, no, it's getting brighter, isn't it? Shit. Oh well. But Brick stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Really good detective story. Very interesting. Really enjoyed it. Broken Arrow. Great fucking action movie. Don't understand why it has no features. I think it's one of John Woo's best films. See, maybe I can turn down a little bit the brightness. Oh, not much, but oh well. This I have because I actually saw this when I was a kid, well before I even knew who Bruce Lee was. So I'm like, I like to get that in my collection. I saw that on VHS tape. Again, say one of the Bruce Lee ripoffs, who I think actually directed this film. Yeah, Bolo Yun as well. It's a bad movie, but it's a movie that's nostalgic. So that's why I got it. You could say that's one of the first Kung Fu movies I saw. It's sad. This is the 2-disc edition of Casino Royale, which I know, Wildman, if you're watching, I know you hate these new Bond films. I'm sorry, I disagree. Casino Royale, I think, gets the shit out of a lot of those older ones. I think, and to be honest, Daniel Craig is a better Bond than Roger Moore. And I think he's one of the best ones out there that they ever had. Really like Daniel Craig. I really like this movie. I think Casino Royale really... I don't think it was Casino Royale he had a problem with, I guess. It might have been the next one, actually. It might have been Quantum of Solace, actually. I think he actually likes this one. Never mind, but... I think it was Quantum of Solace. I can't remember, but I like him. Carlito's Way. The one that I got sent to me. And actually reviewed. It's on the channel. And you got Casualties of War. Really wonderful drama set in Vietnam, directed by Brian De Palma, which actually has features, trailers, the making of Casualties of War, interview with Michael J. Fox. Really wonderful drama. I reviewed this film. It's an excellent thriller, Cellular, with Kim Basinger, Chris Evans, Jason Statham, directed by David R. Ellis. Written by, well, the story, I should say, is by Larry Cohen. Come up with the story. And the New Line Platinum series, they really do, like, a filmmaker's commentary, making up featurettes. Like, New Line Cinema, you do all this shit for these movies, but you can't do it on Ninja Turtles. It's fucking assholes, but that's Cellular. Changing Lanes, really, once again, a really solid drama. Ben Affleck, Samuel L. Jackson. Definitely got a lot of good critical notices. Yeah, this is a really good drama. Changing Lanes. Fun movie, The Chase. And you got Chill Factor. You can tell that this movie tried to take some inspiration from Speed, except how fast. This is about, there's a bomb that has to be put on ice, and if it reaches a certain temperature, it'll blow up. So yeah, but Cuba Gooding Jr. and Steve Howard, I have fun with this movie. It was definitely a bomb when it came out, but I guess doing films like these is why Cuba Gooding Jr. is only direct-to-DVD now. But I had fun with this movie. I don't care. Behind-the-scenes visual effects presentation. That's it. Well, I'd like to have seen a making of, but that's Chill Factor. I have fun with the film. 2 guys, 1 bomb, and a whole lot of ice cream. So you can tell they didn't take the film that seriously, but... Then you have City Heat. This is a piece of shit movie. I fucking hate it. I tried to sell it, but they had this damn sticker on the back, so I couldn't. Oh, give it away. No. I'll keep it in case I ever do Clint Eastwood movies. I know someone's asking, hey, do Clint Eastwood westerns? I don't have any of his westerns, because I'm not a big fan of westerns. That's the thing, I'm not a big fan of westerns, so I don't own really any of Eastwood westerns, so, you know. But yeah, City Heat. Clint Eastwood, Burt Reynolds, you get these two guys together. I know Burt Reynolds, I think he got hurt during the making of the film, so that hurt the movie. That's too bad, but still, you got these two together, they just fucked it up. It's like Harlem Nights, which I don't own either, because Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, you got them together, you fucked it up. And lo and behold, both of them, because they take place in the fucking 30s or 40s. They don't take place today. I don't care about the 30s. That's just me. This is a double feature, which once again, they actually have them on separate DVDs. No features, but it's Cloak and Dagger. This is a film with Henry Thomas from E.T. and Danny Coleman. And I like the plot from Cloak and Dagger. Davy Osborne is an imaginative youngster who loves playing role-playing games, and often enlists the aid of his best friend, an imaginary super spy named Jack, played by Danny Coleman. The reason he imagines it's Danny Coleman because his father is also Danny Coleman, so he imagines his father as his this spy named Jack. One day, Henry Thomas, he witnesses a real murder of an FBI agent who passes a video game called Cloak and Dagger to him before he dies. Soon Davy finds himself up to his neck and escapes real bullets and sandbag action as the hitmen close in. So yeah, Henry Thomas is a kid who likes role-playing games, and someone gives him this video game that has some stuff in it, and hitmen try to kill him. But I like that, Cloak and Dagger. Of course, the Wizard, aka the Nintendo commercial. But I like the Wizard. I liked it. I mean, ask Christian Slater about this movie. But I enjoy the film. Oh, Todd Holland. I thought it was directed by Tom Holland. I'm like, really? This director frightened, but it's Todd Holland. Actually, Tom Holland did the screenplay for this film. Same guy who directed Child's Play and Fright Night. He actually wrote the script to this film. But The Wizard, yeah, it's a Nintendo commercial. Again, you see there's Christian Slater's there, and Fred Savage, Beau Bridges, but I have fun with the movie. Collateral, fantastic thriller. I saw this in the theater, was blown away. Collateral was awesome. This is actually a 2-disc. Really good one. This one. Collision Course. I have fun with this movie. Yeah, it's Pat Morita and Jay Leno as in a buddy cop movie. And this is actually directed by Louis Teague, who did Cujo and Alligator and I think Navy SEALs. I mean, he did this film. Chris Sarandon is the bad guy. So is Tom Noonan. But I enjoy this movie, Collision Course. I don't care. I had fun with this movie. It's a typical buddy cop movie, but I enjoyed it. Con Air. I know these are director's cut or something, but I don't care. But there's Con Air. Unfortunately, no features for some damn reason. But I love Con Air. Congo. I don't understand why people hate this movie. I don't understand why people say the special effects are shitty. They're not. I don't think the score, the special effects, I like the cast. Like, I really love Ernie Hudson. You got Dylan Walsh. You got Laura Linney. I just, oh, it wasn't like Jurassic Park. So what? This is good. That's the thing. This film has so much hype that it was going to be like the next Jurassic Park. Whatever. I like this as much as Jurassic Park. I'll even say it. I don't care. I like Congo. I think it's better than Jurassic Park sequels. I enjoy Congo. I think it's underrated. Film deserves more respect. And no features on this. That sucks. Then Conspiracy Theory, directed by Richard Donner, starring Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. No features on this either. What's the deal? Some cheap ass motherfuckers. But that's Conspiracy Theory, which I had fun with. So let's put all these back. There. I'll put that there. There we go. And now I can pretty much reach back and grab these other ones. You got Cop with James Woods. If you like James Woods, you gotta see Cop. That'll die one of his best movies. And best performances. Fantastic last shot. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. And, The Core. A film a lot of people hate, but I enjoy this film. Yes, I know it's not realistic. Look at the cover. Are you expecting a documentary when you see this cover? When you saw this poster? Are you expecting a documentary about how to go inside the core of the earth to save the world? Come on now. I enjoy this film. It's over a 2-hour long movie, but it went at a fast pace. I love the cast. It stars Aaron Eckhart. If you're a fan of Aaron Eckhart, this is a movie he starred in. For Battle LA. That's the thing. I love Aaron Eckhart. He did a great job. You also have Hilary Swank, Delroy Lindo. Yeah, Stanley Tucci, Chetty Terrio, Alfre Woodard. Music by Christopher Young. This is a good one. I'm sorry. And there's some features. This film flopped badly. I mean badly, and that's too bad. I think the effects are fine. I like the idea behind the story. It was different. It was yet another, let's go into space for something, or, you know. Take those Sci-Fi Channel movies, give it a budget and a good cast. It's entertaining. So you actually have good special effects and a good cast. At least 2 other people liked it other than me, but I enjoy The Core. I don't care. I think it's underrated. Cradle to the Grave. I saw this in the theater. I didn't mind the film. I don't mind DMX. Jelly was good. Marta Costos is the bad guy. A little bit of... The end fight could have been better, but to be honest, the end fight is fucking better than, unfortunately, some movies today, but it could have been a lot better. But I enjoy this film, Cradle to the Grave. So I love that song. It's gonna give it to you. You're gonna give it to you. First you're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll. Don't let it go. Dante's Peak. This is the same year they had this film and Volcano. I'm a much bigger fan of Volcano. I reviewed Volcano like once or twice on the channel. I love Volcano. But I saw this again. This is a good one too. I like Volcano a lot more, but I liked Dante's Peak. Pierce Brosnan, Linda Hamilton. Same director, I think, who did Species, did this, Roger Donaldson. I like this film. See, Volcano doesn't have jack shit for features, though, but this does. Why is that? Why is it that Volcano has nothing for features, but this does? I like the film, but I like Volcano more. This actually has the making of and a feature commentary with the director and a production designer, but Volcano does jack shit. You wanna know why? This is when Universal gave a shit about any movie coming out. Whether it was a flop or not, they gave a collector's edition. They did one to Daylight. They did one to Mercury Rising. They did one for Dragon the Bruce Lee story. I wish studios would do that. Doesn't matter if the film's a hit or a flop. Do you have special features? Because every movie has a fan. So this is when Universal actually gave a shit. But yeah, Dante's Peak. I do enjoy the film though, but it still surprised me. Gave it features. Darkman. To be honest, I think this Sam Raimi. I think he did better with this film than the Spider-Man movies. I think this is a better movie, Darkman. I know Sam Raimi. The reason he did this because he was trying to get like The Shadow or something. They wouldn't give it to him, so he decided to make his own superhero or comic book movie. The sequels I'm not a big fan of, but I do like this. I like this one, especially since it's Liam Neeson playing Darkman. I think it's a really solid one. Get a couple. The Da Vinci Code. Obviously, I bought this pretty used since it's seen better days, but this film I saw in the theater. I can watch the film, but it's kind of boring as well. It's way too long, but shit. This is a 2-disc. Damn, fucking thing. I didn't watch the film because I'm intrigued by the story of the movie. And I like Tom Hanks, but it's not everyone's cup of tea because it goes on pretty long. But I was intrigued with the story. I think that's why of the Da Vinci Code. And I didn't read the book, so. Film I talked about a few times. I think it's very underrated. Dead Bane with Don Johnson. If you like action movies, you should check out Dead Bane. Definitely the best thing Don Johnson's been a part of. Yes, I said it. But Dead Bane. Don Johnson did a great job with that. Someone gave me this a long time ago. Like a long time ago. I think on my old account. I still haven't seen this yet. Because I just don't know. It just doesn't interest me. But I did keep it. So maybe one day I will. Dead Man's Shoes. I feel bad I haven't reviewed it for him. He didn't ask me to review it, but still, he sent it to me, so. But Dead Man's Shoes, I don't know, just the movie doesn't interest me, but I kept it because, hey, the guy was nice enough to send it to me. I'll give it a shot someday. Death Race. I enjoy this film. I think this is one of the remakes that works. I think it's entertaining. I think the action scenes work. I have no problems with the ending. But that's Death Race. And Death Sentence. Really good performance by Kevin Bacon. I think from the same... I think this is based on a novel from the same guy who wrote Death Wish. The novel. So they're based on that novel. But Death Sentence... James Wan really directed the hell out of this movie. So, yeah, that's Death Sentence. Come on. Then we got the only Death Wish films I own, I know. Death Wish 3, which is my favorite out of the group. Love Death Wish 3. Death Wish 4, which I also enjoyed. So I don't have Death Wish 1, 2, or 5. Again, if someone said it to me. But seriously, I like Death Wish 2. I'm not a fan of the first one or the last one. But I like Death Wish 2, 3, and 4, so... Yeah, I thought I had Death Wish 2, but I guess not, but... Guess I have to get that sometime. Or maybe get all 1, 2, and 5, just for the collection. I don't know when, though. I'm not really in a hurry. Deja Vu, underrated film, directed by Tony Scott. This film got a lot of shit when it came out, flopped badly, but I think this is one of their best collaborations, Deja Vu. Detonator and Detonator 2. Thought the first Detonator was okay. Detonator 2 was kind of shitty. I mean, they're not great movies in my opinion. But whatever. Then we have a film called Domestic Disturbance. Thought John Travolta did a fine job directing this. John Travolta stars as Frank, a man who discovers that his son's new stepfather, played by Vince Vaughn, is not who he pretends to be. Frank's investigation into this man's past explodes into a terrifying mission to rescue his son from ultimate danger. So yeah, pretty much John Travolta plays a father who's divorced from, what's her name? Forgot her name. But he's still in touch with his son, but now his son has a new stepdad, played by Vince Vaughn, and stepson realizes that his stepdad is... The son realizes his stepdad is doing shit, but no one will believe him but his real father. And I like the idea of that. Because usually these movies, like, the father is, like, the asshole, or if he divorced, like, he's the bad guy, he's the asshole. But I like that. Okay, he's actually, you know, he's actually in the right. He's actually the good guy. I like that. Double Jeopardy. I'm sure they did this was actually judged to capitalize on the success of Kiss the Girls. But that's Double Jeopardy. With Tommy Lee Jones, who's not in the film as much as it may appear on the cover. But oh, here's another Wesley Snipes film. I do have Drop Zone. Forgot about that. Drop Zone, not a big fan of, but I do really like Hard Rain. See, this is when they cheapen out double-sided disc. But I actually like Hard Rain. But Drop Zone was okay, I guess, but really like Hard Rain. Love this film, very underrated. Eagle Eye. This is the 2-disc set. Of course, they didn't do much on the DVDs, but Eagle Eye on location. You actually have an interview with the director interviewing John Badham, talking with John Badham, because the director admits this is War Games. That movie War Games is a big influence for this film, and the director admits it. That's why he's talking to the director John Badham, who directed War Games. But I really enjoy this film. I thought this was a kick-ass movie. A really good one that not many people know about. Kind of like the Asian version of the Dirty Dozen. I think this was actually better. Eastern Condors with Sammo Hung. Remember I saw this way back on cable, and I thought, wow, this is really good. And Sammo Hung actually directed this too. This also has Yuen Bao, Koi Yoon, and Sammo Hung starred and directed in it. But yeah, really well done fight scenes. Eastern Condors. Again, it's kind of like an Asian version of Dirty Dozen. But really well done flick. Okay, that'll be there. Okay. Just see where I'm at. Endgame with Cuba Gooding Jr., James Woods, and Anna Archer. Burt Reynolds is in this. But that's Endgame. Decent direct-to-DVD movie. Another one that same guy gave me a long time ago, but I haven't seen yet because, I don't know, I just had no interest. But maybe one day. Enemy at the Gates. Drew Law, Joseph Fiennes, Rachel Weisz, Bob Hoskins, Ed Harris. Enemy of the State. Another film directed by Tony Scott. Production featurette, filmmakers featurette, trailer. Not much for features, but Enemy of the State is a really good one as well. Really enjoy this movie. Of course, the 2-disc special edition of Enter the Dragon, which has the documentaries Bruce Lee: A Warrior's Journey and The Curse of the Dragon. I like the red motif here. Really thought it was a good looking set. If you're a fan of Enter the Dragon, this is the one to get. 2-disc special edition. Let's go with those. And fit that in there. Equilibrium. I thought I would say this is the best thing Christian Bale has been a part of, Equilibrium. I know, forget the Matrix, this film will blow you away. I really enjoy this film. I don't know if I like it more than the Matrix, but I really enjoy this film. Very solid. Written and directed by Kurt Wimmer, who fucked up with Ultraviolet, but this is a much better film than Ultraviolet. Much, much better. Equilibrium. If you're pissed at Christian Bale for Return of Salvation or Batman, watch this movie. This is a definitely solid film. Gun Kata, just all that stuff. And you have Extreme Justice, directed by Mark L. Lester. I think this is one of Mark L. Lester's lesser movies. Like, this film wasn't that great, to be honest. I'll be honest, when I saw this film, I was disappointed in it. It has Lou Diamond Phillips, Scott Glenn. I think especially the ending was kind of disappointing, but maybe I have to give it another shot, but I don't know. Extreme Justice. And then Extreme Prejudice with Nick Nolte, directed by Walter Hill. This is a film that the trailer to the film is very misleading. I'm talking about the one that's like, I guess is really the teaser. Because you think the film is just about Nick Nolte going after these sort of Vietnam vet type of, commando team, I should say. This commando team led by Michael Ironside that's mainly Nick Nolte versus these guys, and in a way it is, but in a way it's not either. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But I still enjoy the film, Extreme Prejudice. Really, not sure if you, I know from Artisan Entertainment, wow, kind of a lame cover though, but yeah, they didn't put too much effort on the DVD, but I mean, it's fucking full screen, no features, but it is the film, Extreme Prejudice. I guess I did. Stop. Fine then. I'll do that then. Fine. Here's a triple pack of Nicolas Cage goodness, which, see, look at that. They put it all on their own disc. See, there's a way to do it, Hollywood Studios. Face Off, Snake Eyes, and Bring Out the Dead. I do enjoy all three of these movies. So, Falling Down. Now, I don't have the special edition, unfortunately. I did not know there's actually a special edition of this film with features. I think they actually interviewed Michael Douglas, or he's on a commentary or something. I don't know. So, unfortunately, I don't have that. But this is the bare bones film. I did a review for this film. Enjoy this film. Again, I didn't know there was a special edition till much later, but I didn't know when I bought the DVD, that's what I'm saying, so that's Falling Down. Bought this DVD well before that, but oh well. 50/50, very underrated film by the Canon Group. At least it was released on Canon Video. Really, if you love action movies, you definitely gotta check out Peter Weller and Robert Hayes in 50/50. I really recommend this movie for any fan of 80s or 90s action movies. great rapport between these two. Very funny, very likable. This is a really solid film. It's funny, but also has some good action. 50-50. If you're a fan of P. Well, you definitely have to check it out. This is a film, good performance by Vin Diesel. Find Me Guilty. Really shows me that Vin Diesel is a really good actor. Created by Sidney Lumet. Another film that I think for people out there who send this stuff to me. I reviewed this film, Flashpoint, with Donnie Yen. It's a 2-disc from overseas. Solid movie. Freedom Land. Underrated movie. I think Samuel L. Jackson did a very wonderful job. If you're a fan of Samuel L. Jackson, this is sort of a different performance from him, I would say. Much more sympathetic performance. He's still got that Samuel L. Jackson toughness to him, but it's much more of a, I don't know, sympathetic performance. For the most part, much more calmer Samuel L. Jackson, but he still has his, of course, Sam moments. But just really enjoy this film, Freedom Land, about Julianne Moore, who's claims her car was stolen with her son in the back seat. The chilling accusation sparks an intense investigation by Samuel L. Jackson. The frenzy to find her son escalates into an explosive nightmare of suspicion and accusation, and the search for the truth leads to a riveting action, disturbing revelations, and a shocking ending. So, really good performance by Samuel L. Jackson. Beautiful score by James Newton Howard. Freedom Land. Definitely worth a look. You got Free Jack. This is a film I saw ever since I was a kid. I do like the film. By Jeff Murphy, same guy who brought us Young Guns 2, but I like this more than that. Emilio Estevez, Mick Jagger, Anthony Hopkins, Rene Russo. Free Jack. I think I reviewed this film too. It's on the channel. It's Free Jack. Nothing on the DVD. Film that didn't do anything when it came out. That's sad because I really love this movie. From Paris with Love. Same guy who directed Taken directed this film. I think John Travolta was a lot of fun. The only problem I had was Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. This guy, not really the best actor in the world. Like I will, like Ben Foster. Or I think there's a lot of other actors. Drew Pitt, Jeremy Renner, a lot of other people, but he did okay for what he had to do. I just think there could have been some better actors, but very fast paced, very fast moving. John Travolta is a hoot to watch. He's having so much fun with his role. Entertaining movie. Then this double bill, The Fugitive and U.S. Marshals. I enjoy both of these movies. The only problem with this DVD that I have, it's a double-sided disc, right? Well, U.S. Marshals, it has all these features. It's not on the DVD. Why? Because it's one of those DVDs. I guess U.S. Marshals, it's one of those flipper discs that you had to flip the disc to see special features. So it says, oh, you gotta flip the disc. I'm like, I can't do that. Because The Fugitive is on the other side. So I have U.S. Marshals, but I don't have the features, which sucks because I enjoy the film. So, but that's how it goes. But still, it's the movies, U.S. Marshals. Maybe thinking one day of getting U.S. Marshals by itself, but until then, I have this. Full Metal Jacket, this is the one I bought. This one was part of that Stanley Kubrick collection. And for a while, you can only get this through, like, if someone was selling this separately on eBay. Nowadays, I think this is on the Blu-ray and stuff, these features. But to get this DVD with the features, by the time I bought this, it was not released by itself. It was only part of a pack. You can get Full Metal Jacket with bare bones, or if you want with features, you gotta buy it as part of the Stanley Kubrick pack. It's not like that anymore, but it was when I got this. And yeah, I got it because it has Commentary by Adam Baldwin, Vincent D'Onofrio, R. Lee Ermey, credit screenwriter J. Cox. That's a bad name. Has a making of Between Good and Evil. It's a good one. So, and really wonderful movie. Definitely, I think one of the best movies dealing with Vietnam. FX. Love this movie. I don't know why this is bare bones. This movie made money. But I love effects. Film you would not see done nowadays because no one does practical effects. But I love the idea. Brian Brown is this effects guy who's pretty much hired to fake this assassination. You know, using his special effects techniques. But someone gets killed for real. They blame Brian Brown. And his only help is Brian Denny. Now, Brian Denny is not in the film that much. He comes in for like, what, an hour into the movie or something. So he's not in the film that much, but still a really intriguing idea. Especially like FX2. Like, Brian Denny is definitely in this film much more. FX2, entertaining film, directed by Richard Franklin. I think that's the same guy who did Road Games and Psycho 2. But FX2, The Art of Illusion. And this actually does have a booklet. It talks about a little bit of the making of the film, which is cool. Just how this is such a nice idea. A special effects guy using his techniques to survive, and that's a really good idea. I know at one time they were talking about remaking it. I'm like, what the hell are you going to do? He's going to use CGI? How the hell is that going to happen? He's going to use CGI to fool people. That's bullshit. You can't fool people when you're trying to do CGI in the first place. Remake that. That's stupid. Then you have the game. Apparently there's a Criterion edition coming out with a bunch of features. I really would like to get that because this one's bare bones and I really enjoy the game. I would say this is David Fincher's most underrated movie because no one talks about it, but I love the game. Thought the ending was just genius. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean, but I really love this film, the game. I really want to get that Criterion one now, but just have to wait for that. Gamer. I enjoy this film by Neville Dean and Taylor, same guy who did Crank 1 and 2, or same guys who did Cranks 1 and 2. I know one of them is trying to do Twisted Metal, but Ghost Rider 2 I fucking hate. I mean, I was kind of not sure when I first reviewed that, but Ghost Rider 2 just sucked. Gamer, though, is much better in my opinion. The General's Daughter, directed by Simon West. I think this is actually a good one. Good sort of mystery thriller. General's Daughter. This actually has features too, which is good. Then we have Ghost Rider. This is the 2-disc. I'm not buying Ghost Rider 2 unless someone sent it to me for free, but I'm not buying the film. I like this one a lot more. This is the extended cut and then a second disc for features. But yeah, I liked Ghost Rider. Thomas Jane and Ving Rhames star in Give 'Em Hell Malone, a film that went direct to DVD, but good by Russell Mulcahy, did Highlander. If you like Thomas Jane, check this film out. It's a good one. I would love to have seen a sequel to this, but that didn't happen for some reason. But I really enjoy this film, Give 'Em Hell Malone. Another film that was sent to me that I reviewed on the channel, Ghost Dog, The Way of the Warrior, starring Forrest Whitaker. This is one that I bought a DVD-R of because it's not released on DVD officially, and that's Gleaming the Cube. This is Christian Slater. He's a skateboarder. He has a brother, or I should say like a adopted brother. His adopted brother gets killed, murdered, and Christian Slater wants to find out who the hell did it. And really enjoy this film, Gleam in the Cube. Christian Slayer, Stephen Bauer. This is a fun movie. Why is this not released on official DVD? I'm not talking about those fucking archive bullshit. I'm talking about actual release. Godzilla, yes, I like the movie. I can understand why people don't like it, though. I did grow up with Godzilla, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of Godzilla. I saw this in the theaters when I was a kid. I can still enjoy it. I mean, granted, this Godzilla, the design is not nearly as good as the original Godzilla. I think that all they had to do, I think, is use the original design of Godzilla. I think 50% of your problems would have been solved, at least. I'm not saying the film's perfect, but I was entertained by the film, and I still am. I know it got a lot of hype when it came out, but I can watch the film. I enjoy the film. But I can understand why people would be pissed. Because you took Godzilla, you changed it. Just like RoboCop. You took RoboCop and you made him a fucking black dildo. GoldenEye. This is the special edition. Actually has a pretty lengthy booklet. Goes a couple pages. Yeah, I know they're coming out with a big collection of all the James Bond films. You really think I can afford that? No. But I don't have much James Bond films, but I'm not going to be able to afford that shit. But GoldenEye. Really enjoy this film, GoldenEye. Gone Baby Gone, the first film Ben Affleck directed, starring his brother Casey Affleck. Very wonderful movie. Shows that Ben Affleck could direct like hell. Green Lantern, I know this is the bare bones DVD, but oh well. Really enjoy this film. I don't think it's as bad as people said it was. Gridlocked with Tupac Shakur and Tim Roth. Thought it was pretty funny. Comedy. I agree with this guy. Vibrantly gritty comedy. I agree with that. Basically, Tupac Shakur and Tim Roth. When their friend Cookie ODs, then that girl, I think their friend is Tandy Newton. When their friend ODs, best buddies and musicians Spoon and Stretch decide it's time to kick their drug habit by putting themselves into detox. But they soon discover that the road to rehab is paved with reams of social service red tape. Spoon and Stretch are just trying to stay alive until they can get treatment. But between the angry drug dealers, the cops who have mistaken them for murderers, and the people with forms and clipboards, this turns into a task of epic proportions. Thus unfolds the comic adventure to sobriety. A hilarious action-packed journey from A to Z and back again. So that was funny. Two people trying to get off drugs and all the problems they encounter. I enjoyed the film. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I enjoyed it. Need a drink. It's already over an hour. Shit. This is probably going to be in parts because I'm only an hour and I haven't even gotten this first shelf done, so it's going to be in parts. Fuck it. I'm not going to spend 50 hours. So, yeah. Gunman. Christopher Lambert, Mario Van Peebles, Dennis Leary, Kadeem Hardison. Really enjoyable film. If you like Christopher Lambert, you like Mario Van Peebles, I think you'll enjoy this film. Dennis Leary plays a good bad guy, as does Patrick Stewart. This is a fun movie, Gunman. I enjoy this film. I saw this first on cable, but got a kick out of this movie, Gunman. Then we got The Diver, which has its problems. That's bullshit. Mark Hamill's not the Diver. This has its problems. I like the effects, but yeah, it has its problems. And the much better The Diver 2, produced and directed by Steve Wayne. Much better film. This is how the diver should be. Surprised they haven't tried to make a new diver movie. Hamburger Hill, I think one of the best films dealing with the Vietnam War. Don Cheadle, Dylan McDermott. Vietnam, 1969. Hill, 937. 10 days. 70% casualties. War at its worst. Men at their best. If you remember way back then, I did first time viewing. The music I used is from this movie. By Philip Glass. Do do bow do 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 bow do 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 bow. This actually has features, has a commentary with the writer producer and some of the actors. Hamburger Hill, The Appearance of Reality, Medics in Vietnam, Interactive Vietnam War Timeline. But they do interview, like, I think Dylan McDermott's in there. I think Stephen Bauer. I think everybody but Don Cheadle. I don't know why they couldn't get Don Cheadle, but if I met Don Cheadle, I'd ask him about this movie. I really enjoy this film, Hamburger Hill. The underrated one, because think about it, Platoon and Full Metal Jacket really overshadowed this movie, but it's the one not many people talk about, which is too bad. Hard Boiled, fantastic action movie. The last half of this movie is fucking mind-blowing. Why can't they make action movies like this? John Woo, I don't think had a $100 million budget. Think about it. Look at Expendables 2. Then look at this movie. That's what pisses me off, man. I agree. I bitched this on my last account, like, years ago. What is up with these stupid freaking themes? So you gotta... Oh! Do that in order to open it. Oh, sorry, I can't open it. I gotta fucking do that. God, little shitheads. Oh, whoop, I took them off. Oh, shit, no, it's gonna open. No, it's not gonna open. Just, I gotta do that. But this is from Dragon Dynasty, the 2-disc. Hard Boiled. Really solid movie. Definitely a classic of action films. Harley Davidson, The Marlboro Man, definitely has its problems. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's an okay film. Definitely has its problems, though. I know Mickey Rourke pretty much said this was him doing it for the money. Heat, really enjoy this film. Granted, maybe the one problem is it's pretty long, but it's well directed and a fantastic cast. Love the piece of music they used at the end from, I think, Moby. Like, God looking over the water or something like that. I forget what the technical name of the song, the music they used at the end, but Heat is a great drama. You got Hellboy. I know this is the single disc, but it still has a lot of features on the film, but Hellboy. And then this is the 2-disc special edition of Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. So yeah, I don't have this 2-disc of Hellboy 1, but I do have Hellboy 2. Hollywood Homicide, really no one else likes this movie except me. I like this movie. No one else does, but I like Harrison Ford. I don't mind Josh Hartnett. I thought Harrison Ford was a lot of fun. I thought it was well directed. I thought it was funny. I enjoy the film, but I'm one of the only ones. So, well. Come on. Oh, you piece of shit. There we go. Hooper. I say this is my favorite Burt Reynolds film, Hooper. Of a Hollywood stuntman. Directed by Hal Needham. I just thought that, basically Burt Reynolds as a stuntman. Love he tells this guy was an asshole. And, like, Burt Reynolds is above him. How about you get a stepladder? Why? So you didn't come up here and kiss my ass. But I really enjoy Hooper. Yeah, I would say it is my favorite Burt Reynolds film. Definitely could say that. The Hunted, hugely underrated. Directed by William Friedkin, who did The Exorcist, The French Connection. This film is pretty much First Blood, the novel, turned into a movie. People say, oh, it's like Rambo. No, this is like you took the novel of First Blood and you turned into a movie. This Benicio del Toro plays a war vet who is cuckoo crazy and he's fucking people up in the woods. Again, this is like First Blood went the way of the novel and not the actual movie. And I love this movie. I couldn't gush enough. This film kicks ass. A lot of ass. Makes me want to watch it again. Hugely underrated. Another film that's not on DVD, except maybe Warner Archive, but fuck that shit. The same goddamn thing. But If Looks Could Kill, I have fun with this film. Stars Richard Grieco. I think the same director who did Harry and the Hendersons did this. But this film, definitely tongue-in-cheek movie, not to be taken seriously, but I enjoy If Looks Could Kill. Inside Man. With Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, and Jodie Foster. I'd say really this is one of my favorite Spike Lee movies. I'm not really a big fan of Spike Lee, because I don't own much of his films, but I hated what he did on, what's that movie, with John Leguizamo? About the 44 caliber killer. Summer of Sam, or something like that. I think that's called Summer of Sam? About the son of Sam. I hated that movie, but really enjoying Inside Man. Well done movie. Iron Man. Of course, this is the bare bones DVD. I know there's another one, like DVD Blu-ray or whatever, that has more features, but this is what I have, Iron Man. Maybe one day I'll save up money and just try to get special editions, like Hellboy, Iron Man, the game, get special editions of those Falling Down. It won't be anytime soon, because I'm saving money. But Falling Down, the game, Iron Man 1, and the hell did I just... Hellboy. At least maybe I'll put it on my wish list. So, I'm like, hey, maybe I'll get this one day. But, not anytime soon. But my friend Effrey did give me this, Iron Man 2. I do enjoy the film. It's not as good as the first one. It's a 2-disc. But I do enjoy the movie. Now it makes me really want to get that special edition of Iron Man 1, damn it. See, doing this gives me ideas. Yeah, to spend more money. Not like I don't have enough. Judgment Night, very underrated movie. Directed by Stephen Hopkins, who did Predator 2. This Judgment Night has Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., Dennis Leary, Stephen Dorff. Nice thriller. Then you have Walter Hill directing with Ellen Barkin. Well, it stars Mickey Rourke, Ellen Barkin, Forrest Whitaker, and Morgan Freeman. Johnny Handsome. So that's Johnny Handsome. Jumanji, which I've heard they're going to remake. Do you really have to remake Jumanji? Really? Yes, the effects don't hold up today, but no one's asking for a remake to Jumanji. I'm not saying like, oh, Jumanji's such a classic, but still, like, really, you're reaching. That's Jumanji. I thought Robin Williams did a good job with this film, though. But yeah, the CGI does not hold up in that movie. It really doesn't. Put some of these away. This is the Jurassic Park collection. I know the Blu-ray has like new features on the making of the films. That's another one. But still, it's the movies. The only reason I'm putting them on my wish list just because maybe one day. But I like the movies. I do enjoy the films. I do wish to have seen James Cameron's nastier version, but I enjoy the movies. Anyway, that's Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. There's the Canine collection. Canine the Patrol Pack that has all 3 Canine movies. The first one's definitely the best, but I can watch all of them. Like Belushi. I think James Belushi does he's fun in these movies, especially the first one. Yeah, didn't do much with the DVDs, no features. That sucks. Karate Kid, the special edition. This has commentary with the director, the writer, and the actors. Very fun commentary. Multi-part making of featurette. Has a lot of good features. You like the Karate Kid, definitely need a special edition. And this film gets shit on a lot. I don't understand. This is, if I did a list of underrated sequels, this would be on there. Karate Kid Part 2. I'd probably say this is probably my favorite Karate Kid movie, is the Karate Kid 2. The glory of love. It was a big hit when it came out, too, so I don't understand why this film gets shit on. It was a huge hit when it came out. Love the Karate Kid Part 2. I have 3 and 4 over there, but it's over there. Because it's in like one of those plastic little sleeves. But I do have the film. Let's go over here. Yeah, Kill Bill Volume 1. Definitely the better of the Kill Bill films. Kill Bill Volume 2, which I still like. I heard, I don't know if there's one that has like both of them connected, but oh well, I'm fine with those. The Kingdom, very underrated. Movie by Peter Berg, Jamie Foxx, Chris Cooper, Jennifer Garner. Very solid movie. Kiss of the Dragon, I would say is my favorite Jet Li film of all time. Bridget Fonda sucks in it, but I like Jet Li. Fast paced, nice action scenes. Kiss of the Dragon. Kiss my ass. Oh, here it is. Kiss the Girls. I was talking about Kiss the Girls and then The Gift. I got this name for Kiss the Girls. The Gift is a film directed by Sam Raimi, starring Cate Blanchett, Giovanni Ribisi, Keanu Reeves, Katie Holmes, Hilary Swank, Greg Kinnear. But Kiss the Girls, Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judd. I should put it on the separate DVDs. That's weird. No features on Kiss the Girls. I know that film was a hit, too. Fucking pair of pricks, Paramount. Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I don't have the sequel. I remember the sequel sucking, but maybe one day for completion's sake. But that's Tomb Raider. Has a lot of features, too. But I like this film, Tomb Raider. Thought they actually did a good job with that. Law Abiding Citizen. Very, very solid movie. Definitely worth a look. These two do a great job. Law Abiding Citizen. Now I'll put them back. Come on. Fine, I'll fucking pick you out first then, Brick. At least finish this up. Yeah, this is probably going to go over 2 hours just on this one thing alone, so I'll end it when I end this shelf. Lethal Weapon. Apparently there's a Blu-ray set that's out that has features, new documentaries. which that sucks, but damn. But Lethal Weapon, these are all the director's cut versions, but there's no other features than that. Lethal Weapon, Lethal Weapon 2, Lethal Weapon 3, and this one I'm glad I have Lethal Weapon 4, not because, well, the movie just, but it does have a behind-the-scenes documentary. It also has something called Pure Lethal, which talks about all the making of the film, the making of all the films. So I don't know if that Pure Lethal is on the Blu-ray. Might not be. So my friend Michael Keane, he said something that really is true. Keep your DVDs, because sometimes the features on them are not on the Blu-rays. Again, I don't know if that Pure Lethal's on the Blu-ray, but anyway, like Lethal Weapon 4. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Saw this again. Didn't mind it that much the second time I saw it. Stephen Norrington, he's a good director. I love Death Machine. I really enjoy Blade. Sean Connery, stop being a baby. Oh, I'm quitting because of this movie. You did fucking Zardoz. You know what a quote in Zardoz is? The penis is evil. You do Zardoz, but yet you keep working. Yet you don't quit because of this movie? You did Zardoz, motherfucker. We wore S&M outfits. Saying the penis is evil. What other fucking stupid lines are in that movie? And this? You did the fucking Avengers. Not the Avengers you know, but the other Avengers. Oh, but this made you quit, huh? Bullshit, it's not that bad. License to Drive, Special Edition. Interview with Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, audio commentary with the director, deleted scene, trailers, License to Drive, Special Edition. And just so I don't forget, just remind myself of something. If you like Pierce Brosnan, this is a film you need to see. I think I reviewed this film, Live Wire. No features, but it does have both versions of the movie, which that's nice. But Live Wire is a good one. I think this is also directed by the same guy who did Screamers. But he did a good job with this one, Live Wire. Long History Night, really fun movie. Directed by Rennie Harlan. No features on this, but Long History Night. That's a fun movie. Loose Cannons, directed by Bob Clark. I know Bob Clark, right? Christmas Story. Did he do Christmas Story? I think he did. Black Christmas, Porky's. Still a lot of different types of movies. Loose Cannons. I really enjoy this film. Gene Hackman. Dan Aykroyd can be a tad annoying at times in the movie, but I really love Gene Hackman in the movie. Really weird plot. I mean, I like Loose Cannons. Someone gave this to me, but I'm not a fan of these movies, so I don't know what I'll do with it. I can't do anything with it because it's an overseas disc, so it won't play on DVDs here. But Return of the King, not a fan of those movies though, I'm just not. The Losers, really enjoy this movie, a lot of fun. Really surprised by this movie, The Losers. This is really, like, wow, this is better than I thought it would be. A Low Down Dirty Shame, I think I reviewed this film, I believe so. Written and directed by Teen Ivory Wayans, also starring. Again, a fun movie. Man on Fire. What can I say than it's Man on Fire? Manhunter. Featurette on making of the film with William Peterson, Joan Allen, Brian Cox, Tom Noonan. Before Silence of the Lambs, there was Manhunter. Really enjoy this movie. Directed by Michael Mann. I like that cover. Wonderful Drama, Michael Clayton. Great performance by George Clooney. Another film I was sent to that I reviewed, Midnight Express. Now, of course, Mission Impossibles 1, special collector's edition that has a shitload of features. 2, 3, I do not have 4. I haven't even seen 4 yet, but I'm not paying full price for it and stuff, so I can wait. Got Mortal Kombat. Why is this bare bones? What's weird is there's a commentary done on the Laserdisc. They don't even put that on there. There's a fucking making of from back in the day on YouTube. But they can't even put that shit on this DVD. You type in making of Mortal Kombat, it's on YouTube. But they don't put it on the DVD. This film was a hit. I think this is the best adaptation of a video game. Which I know is not saying much, but this is a fun movie. It's entertaining. I think this is a solid film. Bare bones. That's why I don't get anyway, cinema. You do it for certain films. Blade Trinity, yeah, that gets features. But Mortal Kombat, fuck that. Ninja Turtles, fuck that, but don't understand you sometimes, man. Really don't. Really don't. This is Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Yeah, destroy all expectations. As in, do not expect anything from this fucking movie. Just the story is stupid. They killed Johnny Cage in 5 minutes. You don't have Christopher Lambert come back as Raiden. You don't have the same girl coming back as Sonya Blade. Brian Thompson is so badly over the top. The CGI is horrendous, especially the animality bullshit. Worse than Sci-Fi Channel shit. Just very disappointing sequel. Most Wanted. This is when Keenen Ivory Wayans tried to be an action star, and I think he worked. Low Down Dirty Shame, I like. Deliverman, I like. This film, I like. Most Wanted, Keenen Ivory Wayans and Jon Voight. This is a good one. No features, once again, but it's still a good movie. Narrow Margin. Directed by Peter Hyams, starring Gene Hackman. Good thriller. National Treasure, which I enjoy this series of movies. So, of course, I do have National Treasure 2. Butcher Secrets. Oh, fuck you. Asshole. Fuck off. Assholes. Navy SEALs and Red Dawn. I do have Red Dawn Special Edition, but I got this mainly for Navy SEALs. Which, once again, they cheap out. Well, I guess they have 2 discs. Never mind. The stupid. But yeah, Navy SEALs. Written by Louis Teague, Charlie Sheen, Michael Biehn. The Net with Sandra Bullock, which I enjoyed. Guess there's a sequel, but it doesn't have Sandra Bullock, so I don't care. Directed by Erwin Winkler. Jeremy Northam, Dennis Miller co-star. Thought it was an entertaining thriller. Next, this is a film a lot of people hate, but I enjoyed Next. I do enjoy Next. I like the idea. Nicolas Cage. You can see into the future. Sometimes, only minutes at a time. I enjoy the film. I thought it was a nice idea. next. A lot of people hate that movie, though. No Escape with Ray Liotta, Ernie Hudson, Lance Henriksen. Directed by Martin Campbell. Definitely a name you've heard, Martin Campbell. What's funny is the bad guy here, Stuart Wilson, was the bad guy in Ninja Turtles 3, and as I watch this, I'm like, I wish he used this character in Ninja Turtles 3. That would have been awesome. But that's No Escape. And no features, once again. Non-official DVD, so this is a DVD-R. No Retreat, No Surrender 2. Definitely the best of the three. Well, I haven't seen the third one, in all fairness, but... And no, I don't have the first one. The One. This is a film that I think originally The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was going to star, but he said no. So they got Jet Li. The One. And I got one of these weird, like, glass cases. Like, as you can see, you can already tell. Yeah, it's one of these, like, glass cases. Which is weird. But, One Man Force. Got this because this is a decent action movie. With this big guy, John Matuszek. You also have Ronnie Cox, Charles Napier, Sam Jones, Richard Lynch. Thought it was one of those decent movies. You know, if you like action, nothing original, just one of those fun little action movies. And you got One Man's Justice. I think this is the one that Kurt Wimmer directed a little bit, then he got fired for some reason, but I enjoy this film. One Man's Justice. Pretty much the only other film Brian Bosworth was good in other than Stone Cold. Yeah, One Man's Justice. I think it's also titled One Tough Bastard. And another film I reviewed that was sent to me, Once Were Warriors. This is when a certain guy named Tony Jaa was entering the scene, then he went apeshit crazy, ran to the jungle, disappeared forever, whatever. Ambak, the Thai warrior. I do have the Protector. It's actually right here. I'll just pull that up now. Dragon Dynasty 2-disc of Protector. Stories are nothing, but the action scenes are great. And we have Outbreak, very underrated movie. Doesn't get talked about a lot, but very solid movie. With a great cast. Another one that someone sent me from way back when, I still haven't seen it yet. Outlaw. Probably because I'm not a fan of Sean Bean. And then yes, The Pacifier. I thought Vin Diesel was good, not sue me. It's a hell lot better than Jackie Chan's family flicks. What the hell was that one called? Freaking forgot. Should have it over here though. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. I can't see it though. Whatever. Pathfinder. Got this as a gift. I enjoy this film with Carl Urban. This is the underrated. I like that. I do like that. But yeah, I enjoy this film. Pathfinder. I think this film's criminally underrated. I know a lot will disagree. Paycheck. People complain because it's PG-13, but so's Mission Impossible 2, but that film gets the pass. Directed by John Woo. I think this is John Woo actually trying to tell a story. I like the story. I like the cast. When the action does happen, I think it's well done. Paycheck. I really enjoy this film. I don't understand the crap idiots. The Peacemaker. This is when George Clooney tried to be... This is when he was vying to be breaking out as a star. I think the same director who went on to do Deep Impact. That's The Peacemaker. Almost forgot I had this. Double feature, The Perfect Storm and Three Kings. Perfect Storm, not a fan of because the ending is just shitty. Based on a true story, I don't care. It just makes them seem like idiots. We don't kill ourselves to get some fish. I know there's more to it, I know. But I like Three Kings. Oh, man. We got Phone Booth. If you don't like Colin Farrell like me, but you want to see him in a good performance, Phone Booth is the film to see. Then we got Platoon. This is a special edition. Has some features. We got Collector's Edition of Pulp Fiction. Folds out like this. Yeah, I got this film for the collection. Also to check out the features, and I got a very dirt cheap Punisher Warzone. I have the other Punishers over there, but it actually does have features. Mainly just to check it out. As time has gone on, I appreciate the action scenes, but not the villain, and not Ray Stevenson. I do not like Ray Stevenson. Oh, he looks like it. I don't give a shit. He has no charisma, no fucking... Just criminal block of wood is boring. He's boring. But yeah, here's the other one. Quantum of Solace. I will admit the editing is a problem, but I enjoy the film. This is a DVD-R I have of a film that's not released on DVD for some damn reason. Rad. I heard recently that they're supposed to be making a documentary on this film, and I'm like, wow, you're making a documentary on a film that's not even released on DVD. How the hell does that work? It was also like a cast reunion anniversary thing, but rad. If you're a fan of the 80s, you know rad. To me, this film is the only film Uwe Boll has directed that was worth a shit. Rampage. Very underrated action film, Rapid Fire, with the great Brandon Lee. I reviewed that film, it's on my channel. Interesting little film by David Mamet, Red Belt, with Chiroto Ejiofor, can't pronounce his name, Tim Allen, Alice Browder, Randy Couture, David Paymer, Joel Mantegna. That's Red Belt. Here it is, the special edition of, or collector's edition of Red Dawn, which has a retrospective look at the making of the film, basically the making of the movie. Fuck the remake. But this is the 2-disc. Actually has a booklet with some more stuff on making the film. Wolverines! And I just dropped the disc! Because I'm Wolverine! Get in there, you fucking ass. Let's get these two. Love this film to death. Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. Love Fred Ward. Think they did a great job with this. This is a fun movie. This is a fun, entertaining movie. This film flopped. I wish we had gotten sequels to this. I really do. Enter Fuqua. This is a really good movie. Really surprised by this one. The Replacement Killers with Chow Yun-fat and Mira Sorvino. Then there is the special edition of Reservoir Dogs, which is a 2-disc set. Actually, this cover opens up like this, which I thought that was pretty cool. They have a booklet and like quotes from the movie. I know basically you could get this DVD with any of these covers on it as well. This is a crappy movie. Righteous Kill. Galactus has those two in it. But this movie sucks because John Avnet directed it. He also directed the shitty 88 Minutes. See, I told you about that guy, I'm almost ready to puke. The Righteous Kill. More like suicide. After you watch that movie. Here's a fun one. Ricky O, the story of Ricky. You want to see over-the-top gore and just insanity? Watch Ricky O. Just insanity. Look that film up. This is a special edition Roadhouse that I reviewed not that long ago. Has 2 commentary tracks, documentary, and more. Roadhouse. Then we have RoboCop, which that's another one. They did a special edition of that, which has new interviews and stuff with Pete Will and stuff. But this is the 3 movies. I'm not going to open it because it opens up in a weird, stupid way, but this has RoboCop 1 through 3 in it. I don't have RoboCop 3 anymore because I broke the disc, but then, of course, I got a copyright claim, so that's why the video's not up. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube, but whatever. RoboCop 3 sets my dick, but this has RoboCop 1 and 2, and those are the ones I like. Need to get that special edition RoboCop that has those new features on it. The Rock. This is a Criterion Collection, which is a 2-disc set. Has a booklet with a review. Lengthy, good review by Roger Ebert, weirdly enough. I mean, not much on disc 2, but on disc 1 there's a commentary trail of Michael Bay, Jared Bruckheimer, Nicolas Cage, Ed Harris, and a technical advisor. And disc 2 just has, some features on it as well. This is the good version of Rollerball. Love this movie. Fantastic film. Feature behind the scenes footage from back in the day. Commentary with the director, Norman Jewison. Then you have one of my favorite Clint Eastwood films. I grew up watching this movie, The Rookie. Also directed by Clint Eastwood. Also has Charlie Sheen. Fasten your seatbelt. Yeah, definitely after this shelf I'll call it quits because it's over 2 hours on this one shelf. The Rundown with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Without a doubt, one of his best movies that come out. Fun film. Running Steer, this really surprised me. I was really surprised by this director, Wayne Kramer. That's why I was happy when he was directing Bullet to the Head, when it was known as Headshot. But that wasn't the case. But really was impressed by this film, Running Steer. Of course, you have Scarface. This is the 2-disc anniversary edition. Then you have 7. This is the back in the day, the Platinum series. Open like this, like one of John Doe's notebooks. A lot of features. 4 commentary tracks. They even explore how the opening title scene was done, alternate endings, promotional materials, deleted scenes, lots of stuff. But it's nice to see a new documentary, see how these guys look back on the film, but really good set by New Line Cinema. I reviewed this film, directed by James Glickenhaus, Shakedown, Peter Weller, and Sam Elliott. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Get up there, you fucking assholes. Come on. Get up there, you fucker. Get up there. The Shawshank Redemption. This is the 2-disc special edition. Okay. Then we got a shitload left to go. Sherlock Holmes. I've seen the sequel. I liked it, but I don't own it because I'm not paying full price for it. Shoot 'em Up. Very underrated movie. Very fun. Then we have 6 Days, 7 Nights, film I enjoy, with Harrison Ford, directed by Ivan Reitman. Then we have the recut, extended, unrated version of Sin City, which I actually got this pretty cheap, which is what it has. When you open it up, it has, well, first a booklet on the film. Well, not really a booklet, but just saying what's on the DVDs. But it comes with a book of The Hard Goodbye. Basically, Marv's story, character played by Mickey Rourke. Talking about his story. This is the novel, or graphic novel, with Mickey Rourke's character, a Marv. So it actually comes with a book, Hard Goodbye, as well as the 2-disc. They have the original version. They also have the recut, extended, and unrated version, separated into 4 stories. Commentary tracks, a lot of features on the 2nd disc. Yeah, Sin City. Add back to Sonny Chiba, the widescreen edition of Street Fighter and Return of the Street Fighter. Down, 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 down. You got Speed, the 5-star collection. Like this DVD, but I do admit, like some people, it'd be nice to see an updated version of this. Have a new documentary, interview, Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves. A new documentary on the film should be made. But it definitely has a lot of features on disc 2. Has 2 commentary tracks on disc 1. Has a lot of good stuff on it though. Then Speed 2, for completion's sake. Stakeout, wonderful movie. I do have the sequel, but only on VHS. But this is Stakeout, great movie. Stone Cold, fortunately no features, but that's Stone Cold, still badass. Another badass movie, Street Kings, directed by David Ayer, starring Keanu Reeves, Forrest Whitaker, Hugh Laurie, Chris Evans, Street Kings, and Southern Comfort. Love this movie. I like this movie more than Deliverance, to be honest. Down, 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 down. Oh. Oh, yeah. I can't believe it's taking me over 2 hours just to get through one shelf. Shit. So yeah, all these. So yeah. 4 film pack. Substitute 1 through 4. Should done this way. Flipper discs of 1 and 2. Well, I mean 1 and 3. Because they released... That was so stupid. They released one that was Substitute 1 and then Substitute 3 on the other side. Why not 1 and 2? Why 1 and 3? But then you have 2 and 4. Obviously they're owned by the same company if they could do a 4-pack, but I enjoy these films. Then we got film with Peter Weller and Laurie Senior and Stacy Keach. I think John Rhys Davies is in this as well. Sunset Grill. And we got by Ernest Dickerson, Surviving the Game. Ice-T, Gary Busey, Rutger Hauer, Surviving the Game. Pretty fun movie. Got Taken. This is the extended cut. Version 2C. Oh. SWAT. This full screen version, but I don't mind this film. I like this film, SWAT. Switchback, which not that great, but it does have Dennis Quaid and Danny Glover, and they do the best they can. But yeah, Switchback. You got Swordfish, which I think is a time waster. I can watch it. Swordfish. Okay. And thanks to my friend Mike, OCP Communications, I have a DVD-R of The Taking of Beverly Hills. They ripped from his Laserdisc. Taking of Beverly Hills. Then you have the remake of The Taking of Pelham 123 that Tony Scott did. Really enjoyed this film. Tekken, a film that I think got shit on for no good reason. Oh, it didn't follow the storyline. The storyline in the video games suck, in my opinion. Isn't that the same video game where at the end of one, the hero then becomes the villain, and the villain becomes a hero, and then the next one, that villain becomes a villain again, but the hero is still a villain, and then the villain is a hero of a villain? Isn't that the same video game we're talking about? Oh, why didn't they follow the storyline? Gee, I wonder. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but come on, it's a fighting game. Man. It's Tekken, though. I just want to see a tournament and fights, and that's what they did. Lo and behold. And they did a good job with it. The Thin Red Line by Terrence Malick. Terrence Malick. Great cast. Sean Penn, Adrian Brody, Jim Caviezel, Ben Chaplin, George Clooney, John Cusack, Woody Harrelson, Elias Koteas, Nick Nolte, John C. Reilly. I heard there was more folks in there that got cut out. Of course, I don't know why they wouldn't have put it on the deleted scenes section. But, that's The Thin Red Line. Let's see. Then you got the Special Collector's Edition of Top Gun, which they did a good job with this. It's a 2-disc. Has a lot of good features on it. Fucking broken DVD case. But this is Special Edition of Tomorrow Never Dies, which I really enjoyed as well. Which this does have a booklet. Pretty extensive booklet too. They talk about, they list what all the villains in James Bond were at that time, and the high-tech gadgets and lethal weapons they used in James Bond films. Wow, this is really good booklet. Got a lot of info in it, as well as features. Broken ass, stupid ass DVD case. Then you have a film that I feel is very underrated. Scott Mann, the director, needs more work. The Tournament. Solid action movie. You like action movies, you should definitely give that a look. Okay, so now these are behind. Well, let me do this. Let me just move this. And then move. There we go, like that. Alright. So next up, we got The Towering Inferno, a film I enjoy. I don't have the Poseidon Adventure. I don't have Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. I would like to get them sometime for the collection. I have The Swarm. I actually like The Swarm. I know no one likes that movie. It says one of the worst movies of all time, but I had fun with it. But this is packed. Like this DVD, which I got really cheap. Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, William Holden, Faye Dunaway, Fred Astaire, Richard Chamberlain, O.J. Simpson, Robert Vaughn, Robert Wagner. Like, it's a 2-disc, and look at all this stuff they have. It's a 2-disc with some good making-ofs on the movie. A lot of features on it. And look at all this stuff it comes with. Lobby cards on the film. Steve McQueen, one on Paul Newman, the rest of the cast, like Fred Astaire, up close to Paul Newman, scene from the movie. I enjoy these movies because it was just, I kind of wish they would do this now, like get a bunch of famous people and then kill them. No, I don't mean that way. I just mean like, I like those disaster movies where they got all these famous people and that made an interesting movie. Then you have this, open. Talk about info on the film, but also gives the like scene selection and stuff. Can't do it right. Then you got also another booklet, which this is a really in-depth booklet. Like they talk about who all the actors are from back in the day, like question and answers with Irwin Allen. A bunch of pictures. Like if this is one you definitely need to get for talk about the production. Like this is a very, you know, this booklet has a lot of stuff on it. This is a good set. Wish they did this for more movies. Come on, how badass is that cover? Look at that. It's badass. Great performance by James Woods and Robert Downey Jr. True Believer. Then we have Twister, film I still enjoy to this day. Yeah, it's Twister. I think I did a review for that. So now I gotta do that sometime. Okay. Uncommon Valor is a film I've talked about a lot. I think it's highly, highly underrated. One of Jet Li's better films. Unleashed, this is the unrated version. Serve No Master. This is a film I really enjoy. I think the same guy was directing Dread. Vantage Point. Dennis Quaid. Really like the way they did the story in this film. And you have a special edition 2-disc of a film called Versus. It has some good like gore action scenes. I swear to God though, if you gave me a quiz on what this movie was about, especially the ending, I would fucking fail. But I still was entertained by the movie. If you try to make me, hey, what's the plot of the movie? I don't fucking know. Even if I read the back, I still don't get it. Especially the ending. Virtuosity, I reviewed this film. Very shitty cover, but no features. This is a fun movie. Same guy directed Lawnmower Man. This is an entertaining film. Actually, I think this is better than Lawnmower Man. I really enjoy that film, though. Virtuosity. Then we have, when I was talking about Dante's Peak, Volcano. I like this film more. And no features. They did features Dante's Peak, but none of this. But I love this film. This film did not deserve to flop. No one talks about Volcano. That's why I talk about the film like that a lot, because no one talks about it. It's a really good movie. It's a fun movie. Walking Tall with The Rock. Got Wanted, Dead or Alive with Roger Hauer, which is sad because apparently the VHS has more features than the DVD. That's right, the VHS of Wanted, Dead or Alive actually has behind-the-scenes interviews. This has 0. That's sad that a VHS has more features than a fucking DVD. Because this is bare bones. That is fucking stupid. What the fuck? So find the VHS and get more features. Here's Joan Cusack, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley. Kind of like if you like Grosse Point Blank, this is sort of in that same vein. War Inc. War Incorporated. Sort of the same vein as Grosse Point Blank. Then you have the 25th anniversary edition of War Games with some good features. Good documentary on the making of the film. War Games. Then you have the bare bones of Watchmen. I'm fine with the bare bones in this. I don't need special edition of this one. That's Watchmen. Yeah, I know. Wild Wild West. Wow, Wild Wild West. Instead of Matrix Will Smith, you did Wild Wild West. It's a bad call, man. Bad call. Yeah, again, an example of how Western sci-fi will flop. Although I like Cowboys and Aliens. Wild Wild West. I'll show you in that. The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. Great performance by Mickey Rourke. He deserved an Oscar for that. Triple X, a film I highly enjoy. I wish we could see another Triple X with Vin Diesel. There was talk about it, but I don't think they're ever going to do it. That sucks. I would like to see the return of Xander Cage. Get the bad taste out of this film. Triple X State of the Union out of our mouths, but probably not going to happen. I mean, I can watch that as a time waster, but as a Triple X sequel, it sucks. And I have more action around, but this is like, you know, just filler stuff. Like have Did Pit on the Road Season 1. It's the only one I have. Braid the Bunny, the complete series. I think this series is underrated. Too bad. Fox were dumbasses. Like, they messed with the guys who made this show. They wanted to do one way, then Fox was pushing them to do another way. So they didn't want to do the show the way they intended. And then Fox fucking canceled the show before its time. I just Brave the Bunny. I have the other ones too. Actually, yeah, they're right here. Because it was based on IFC, Independent Film Channel. The makers had this character on that. Then they brought it to Fox. Then when that flopped, they went back to IFC and did stuff like this. See, okay, Volume 1. The IFC original series, Brave the Bunny, Volume 1. And this is how the show was intended, and it's definitely funnier. But I still like that series, but I like this as well. Basically, do a bunch of film parodies on Easy Rider, Annie Hall, 2001. I know one of these actually did one in Eraserhead that was just as fucked up as the movie. Natural Born Killers, The Addiction, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Yeah, it's pretty weird and crazy. And then you also have Volume 2 of that. Yeah, Blue Velvet, Freaky Friday, American Movie, Monster, just, wow. And I also have this because I enjoy this guy. The Ultimate Jordan Collection. It's, let's see, 2-disc set that has pretty much all the stuff that came on VHS, like Come Fly With Me, Michael Jordan's Playground, Airtime, His Airness, Above and Beyond, and then features like his greatest dunks, his greatest clutch shots, greatest assists, great Michael memories, timeline, tribute, stuff like that. So this is when Michael Jordan wasn't fucking up his career being a shitty coach, but. And down here are some of the comedies that I put in there. You got Airplane, Airplane 2 the sequel, which I also enjoy. Yeah, Almost Heroes with Chris Farley. It's too bad Chris Farley's no longer with us. This is the only stuff I have of this guy, the Angry Video Game Nerd, and Volume 2. Because I'm not picking up his other ones because I'm not spending all that money to get ones that are, you know, cut up because of copyright. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll just watch it on the computer. Unless someone sent it to me for free. I'm not getting the other ones. I really am not. Back to the Future, which of course, once I buy this, then a little bit of time later, they'd have another collection with more features. Bastards. Because I would like to have seen that. But anyway, this is the Back to the Future collection. So, I mean, this has a lot of features as well, but still, it's like, shit, I could have just waited to know. But this has all the movies in it, one set. Special edition of Back to School. Has some decent features on it. Better Off Dead. I still don't know why John Cusack hates this movie. John Cusack, get over yourself. This is a good movie. Yeah, I know. I grew up with this guy, so... Biodome. Yeah, Biodome. That was a bad movie. But oh well. I can watch it. Black Sheep. Have a lot of fun with that one. This is the flashback edition of The Breakfast Club. Has a 12-part documentary. I mean, it has a lot of stuff in it. Feature commentary with Judd Nelson and Anthony Michael Hall. Has a lot of stuff to it. The Breakup. Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. Well, this is first. Caddyshack. This is one with features like a retrospective documentary on the film. And for completion's sake, Caddyshack 2, which really sucks, other than that song. I like the song Nobody's Fool. It's the only damn good thing in this fucking movie. Got Cadillac Man with Robin Williams and Tim Robbins. Got the Cannonball Run and Cannonball Run 2. Haven't seen the one that's like technically the third one. Forget what the hell it's called, but I know it has John Candy in it. Haven't seen it, so definitely don't own it, but do have the first two. Yeah, that's Jackie Chan, who was actually in Cannonball Run 1 and 2. Okay, let's put these back. There we go. We have the collector's edition of City Slickers, which if you're a fan, I urge to get. Because it does have a great commentary with Ron Underwood, Billy Crystal, and Daniel Stern. Has good featurettes on the making of the film with Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, a lot of other people. Really good DVD. Wonderful movie. Love City Slickers. Then you have the not as good, but still I can watch it, City Slickers 2. Weirdly enough, this had a commentary track with John Lovitz, Daniel Stern, and the director. So it's weird that this actually has a fucking commentary. Yeah, I enjoy the film. But City Slickers 1 definitely a lot better. You're probably wondering, where's Bill and Ted? Yeah, Bill and Ted's over. It's over there. Again, like I said, I put it here, then the stuff I forgot, I put it over there. But I do have it. My favorite Robin Williams movie, directed by Harold Ramis, Club Paradise. This film got hated on. I don't know why, but I love this movie. But Club Paradise. Then you got the whatever edition of Clueless that has a lot of good features. Really enough, no interview with Alicia Silverstone, but interview with pretty much everybody else. So that's strange, but whatever. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Shawn Wayans, Marlon Wayans. Yeah. Then you have this one, which I enjoy. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, the 40th anniversary edition, which has pretty thick booklet with making of the film. Well, actually a review by Roger Ebert and then pictures from the film. 2 exclusive new documentaries. But yeah, I enjoy this film. That is a fun movie. Dr. Strangelove. No, it doesn't go there. Come on. There we go. Drop Dead Fred, which I remember one time they were going to remake, and I'm like, why? But, yeah, Drop Dead Fred. With Phoebe Cates from Gremlins. Due Date, film I had a lot of fun with. Yeah, this is getting about 2.5 hours, so I'm just going to finish this up and we'll take it on another day. Shit, didn't know it would take this long. Fuck. Alright then. We have a 4-pack with Dudley Do-Right, Sergeant Belko, Cop and a Half, and Ed. Because it was cheap and I didn't have any of the movies. So why not give a look at these? We have a film that I can watch as a time waster, but yeah, I didn't watch it. Johnny Knoxville, Sean William Scott, and Jessica Simpson, Willie Nelson, and Burt Reynolds in The Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Of course, I'm not really a big fan of the original anyway, so. Really? Yep. A redneck who's not even a fan of Dukes of Hazzard. Yep, you saw it. Encino Man, film I enjoyed ever since I was a kid, with Sean Astin, Brendan Fraser, and Pauly Shore. What's up, buddy? It's the Rito. You're squeezing the juice. Fanboys, which I enjoy this film, Fanboys. It's sad this director got fucked over. Like, he's trying to make Revenge of the Nerds, and they said, oh, fuck it, you're done. Like, wow, a studio actually canceled a movie. Wow. Wish they did that for a fucking RoboCop remake. This is the Criterion Collection of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, a film I really enjoy. Has a lot of stuff in this set. Now, look at this booklet. Look at all this stuff in there. One of the few Terry Gilliam films I actually like. It doesn't have a stupid, shitty ending. 3 audio commentary tracks. This too just has a lot of features. Big fan of Billy Crystal, so I got this triple feature. Forget Paris, Father's Day, and My Giant. I actually like Father's Day. My Giant, I don't mind. Forget Paris, but I actually like Father's Day. I don't mind that movie. So which side is fucking... Is this side Father's Day? Yeah, I guess so. That's those three. I like Billy Crystal. I guess he has a new film coming out, which is cool. But could suck as well. This one... Man. Stephen Jeffries, Matt McCoy. You actually have Tim Robbins in this film. And that's Fraternity Vacation. Astronomy major Wendell Tveit has studied galaxies, charted planets, and pondered the universe. But in Palm Springs, he'll encounter his first full moon. Fraternity Vacation, starring Stephen Jeffries, before he went into gay porn. That's that a joke, too. He actually did. But same Stephen Jeffries from Fright Night as Evil Ed. Yeah, you actually see Tim Robbins. He does co-star in this movie. But yeah, it's Fraternity Vacation. Free Enterprise. This is the 5-year mission extended edition, 2-disc set. I'm surprised this got 2 discs. I like the film. I'm surprised. Yeah, but got a thick booklet again, and it's a 2-disc set. Has 2 commentary tracks. There's a lot of features on the 2nd disc as well. But I enjoy this film, Free Enterprise. I think if you like Clerks and Swingers, that kind of movie, I think you'll like Free Enterprise. Then you got the Galaxy Quest. Let's see, that does this. This is the one to get with this cover because it actually has more features. The Deluxe Edition. Historical documents, the story of Galaxy Quest. They interviewed the cast. Pretty much everybody came out to do an interview. That was cool. But they're really proud of the film. And they should be, because this is a good movie. Galaxy Quest. Yeah, Ghost, which I know people have been wanting me to review, but it's hard to watch this now that Patrick Swayze's gone, especially the ending. But it's a really good movie. Ghost. This is a special collector's edition, which is not that much, but commentary with the director and the writer. Then you have some interviews with Patrick Swayze, and I think Whoopi Goldberg as well. But that's Ghost. film that Whoopi Goldberg won an Oscar for. Ghostbusters The Collector's Series edition. Has some features and a fun commentary track. Very underrated sequel, Ghostbusters 2. Why there's no features, it's bullshit. I don't care about the cartoon. I don't need episodes of the cartoon. Get some features. I know there's talk of a Ghostbusters documentary. Hopefully that gets made. You have the Goonies. Classic. Grandma's Boy, which is a lot of fun. I like the idea these guys are like video game testers, and I like this lead guy, Alan Covert. He's usually in the background Adam Sandler films, but I like this guy, Alan Covert. Had fun with this movie. Gremlins, the Special Edition. Has 2 commentary tracks, little behind the scenes from back in the day, that's not much, but mainly to get this is for the 2 commentary tracks. And of course I do have the very underrated sequel, Gremlins 2, The New Batch, which this also has a commentary track. Very enjoyable sequel. Then we got... grab the fucking thing. Hanging with the Homeboys. We got... Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Love this movie. Great fucking movie. Not as good, but the sequel, Escape from Guantanamo Bay, this is the unrated 2-disc edition. They did something very ingenious where as you're watching the film, you can change the movie and you click on it and it shows like an alternate path the characters take. So the stuff they actually filmed for the DVD. I thought that was genius. I thought that was a really nice way to go. So for example, in the scene, you can either see the women topless or you can see the women bottomless. See that? That's clever. Plus it has a lot of good features as well. So, and then one that I really liked, A Very Harold Kumar Christmas. I'm disappointed there's not much for features for some reason. I don't know why, because like after this, they really put effort, but here they didn't. I don't know why. But I do enjoy the movie. Just don't understand that. Harry and the Hendersons. Special edition, not too special, but there's a little featurette. I wish they could have interviewed John Lithgow about the film. Has a commentary with the director. But I really enjoy Harry and the Hendersons. Got the Family Fun edition of Home Alone, which includes a commentary with the director and star Macaulay Culkin. And you got Home Alone 2. I don't have the others because I don't want to watch those. Well, someone sent it to me for free. But I don't really care to see those. These I'll probably go buy real quick because I want to get this over with for today. So, I don't have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I have it on VHS but not DVD. But I do have Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, which is the 3rd one, and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, which is the 2nd one. Hot Shots, and I think the better one, Hot Shots Part 2. How the Dog, which this actually got a special edition. Wow. Who would have guessed that? I wouldn't have. Hell no. I really wouldn't have. Based on the MTV short, Joe's Apartment, with, yes, that is Jerry O'Connell. Joe's Apartment with the cockroaches singing. Yes, singing cockroaches, yeah. Kangaroo Jack, this is a film that if I ever do a review, special to my heart because it was in Texas. I was really down in the dumps in Texas at a point. I went to a theater in this film and it cheered me up. It's a silly kids film, Jerry O'Connell and Anthony Anderson, but you know what? It did its job. I came in, it made me laugh, I had fun, I had a good time. That's why this film's special to my heart, because this is a film that went in the theater, took me out of the dumps. So that was really cool. Kung Fu Panda, I actually liked. Saw the sequel, wasn't really impressed with the sequel. Kind of disappointed with that one. Get out of there. You fucking prick. A film that a lot of people hate, but I don't know why. I love this movie. Larger Than Life with Bill Murray. Yeah, it's a family film, but this is a good one. I think Bill Murray was hilarious in this. Film that I reviewed with Sam Rockwell. It's on the channel. Lawn Dogs. Film I got because of Will Smith has an early role in this. Whoopi Goldberg, Ted Danson in Made in America. And there's Will Smith right there, and you can see him probably better right there. That's Will Smith. Yeah, Made in America. Actually, come on. Major Benford Wiz Payne. Benson Winifred Payne. Major Payne. Hilarious fucking movie. Probably my favorite movie with Damon Wayans, and this is hilarious film, Major Payne. I give you permission to speak. What was it? I give you permission to sneeze, Opie? No, sir. Or wipe that or I'll kick your ass back to Mayberry. I love Major Payne. Jamie Kennedy and Malibu's Most Wanted. Also has Tate Daves and Anthony Anderson. Have fun with this movie. Damn fucking DVD shit. God damn, it's trashed as shit. I'll probably have to get another copy of this. God damn it. Yeah, I might as well put that down. Because this looks trashed as shit, but I bought this used. Of course, they don't check their fucking DVDs like they should. God damn it, it looks like shit. Damn it. But yeah, Malibu's Most Wanted. The only meatballs I have is the original with Bill Murray. Are you ready for the summer? Are you ready for the good times? Da-da-da, and a whole lot of fooling around. Why there's no special features on this fucking shit? It's meatballs. Oh, one I skipped. Mannequin and Mannequin 2. I love the first Mannequin. The second one is there, but I really like the first Mannequin. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And we got Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers. I don't have the third one. Then we got the Michael J. Fox 4 collection, which it has Secret of My Success, The Hard Way, For Love or Money, and Greedy. Love The Hard Way. Very funny film, The Hard Way. Greedy I like as well. But they actually have this separated. I like that. Right, there's Greedy there. Big fan of Michael J. Fox. Heard he's doing a new series, which is cool. And this film I really love. Probably my favorite Albert Brooks film, Mother. Very well written dialogue. Okay. Nacho Libre. Had a lot of fun with this movie. Haven't seen Against the Ropes yet, but I got this for Necessary Roughness with Scott Bakula, Kathy Ireland, Jason Bateman. Has Hector Elizondo, Sinbad. So I got it mainly for that one. But I haven't seen this one yet. Nothing to Lose. Very fun film with Tim Robbins and Martin Lawrence. Thanks to Jan Hall. He sent me this. Project Elf. Thank you, man. This is the TV movie they did after the series was... Did like many years after the series canceled. The Replacements, which I enjoy, with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. That was a fun football comedy. Come on, get up there. Okay. We're in the home stretch. Well, for this part, Repo Man. This is the collector's edition with interview with Harry Dean Stanton, missing scenes, commentary track. Very weird film, Repo Man. If you haven't seen it, give it a look. The Revenge of the Nerds collection, which has a special edition of the first movie, which has an audio commentary, a good featurette on the making of the film. Even has the episode of the TV pilot that actually has Robbie Risk, the voice of Michelangelo in the Ninja Turtle movies, as one of the nerds. But you also have the sequel, which is not as good, Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise. And then you have the TV movies, Part 3 and 4. Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Mel Brooks film. Come on, get in there. Oh, shit. Come on, get in there. Scrooged, great movie with Bill Murray. They were going to do a special edition of this, then they canceled it. I have no fucking idea why. I love Scrooge. Since this movie, got it for collector's sake, but wasn't that good. Son-in-Law, yes, I'm a fan of Pauly Shore. I grew up with this movie, so that's the Son-in-Law. Okay, then we got... Corpse fucking bastard. Spaceballs. Stay tuned. This is a great movie, very underrated. Summer Rental, great John Candy one. Summer School with Mark Harmon. They Call Me Bruce, very funny film. Just want to wrap this up so I can get something to eat. It's already over almost 3 hours. Here it goes. I just did this. I'll fix that later. Alright, here's the rest for today. Okay. We got Top Secret, which this actually has a commentary with it, even though they kind of pretty much diss the film on the commentary. But it's Top Secret, which I like. You got Toys, very underrated Robin Williams film. I don't know why I get so much shit. Tropic Thunder, this is the 2-disc director's cut. Great movie. Turn Hooch. Oh, I skipped some. 3 Men and a Baby. Classic movie. Throw Mama from the Train. Why there's no features on 3 Men and a Baby, I have no idea. Never understood that. Waiting. This pretty much take Clerks, but they're waiters. This is a 2-disc deluxe edition with a lot of features on this. Wayne's World 1 and 2. I think the first one's much better though. Then we got classic from my childhood, Weekend at Bernie's. And not as good, but still a time waster, Weekend at Bernie's 2. Weird Science, which I don't have the special edition this with the interviews. That pisses me off. I want to get it, but this is the bare bones one of Weird Science. I love Weird Science. Before Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, there was this one, Where the Buffalo Roams, with Bill Murray, playing the same character that Johnny Depp did in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Also with Peter Boyle. The Vista series of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, with a good documentary on the making of the film. A lot of features. Cruisy Caddy, this is a piece of shit movie, but I like the commentary. It's a funny commentary, but a piece of shit movie. And Law Hobbs, a film that I thought was decent. I liked it. I know they're going to do a sequel, but they decided not to, which maybe that's all for the better. Anyway, I guess this will be my first part of my DVD update. I know my first part is 3 hours. I have a long way to go, but that's how it goes. So either way, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Later.